Hey guys, how are we all? It's your mate Aussie Tech Racing. Hey guys, how are we all? As you can see, there's something new. I've created yet a new account. Had this idea in the stream with Photo and starting up a kind of like a racing team group called Old Fart Racing, and I want to be able to start hosting some races with that and stuff like that. Now, to be a member of Old Fart Racing, you have to be over 50. So if you're under 50, I'm afraid you won't be out. But if you're over 50, feel free. Let me know if you want to join Old Fart Racing. And being an old fart myself, but there are older farts that I think are interested. But we'll wait and see, huh? So we've literally started a brand new account. Brand new. I've wanted to do a stream where I basically started from the scratch and make my way up properly. And when I use this account, I stream. If I'm not streaming, I don't use the account. Very similar to what I did with SnowRunner, but this time in the Gran Turismo series. I'm been feeling way over the weather of late. You may have seen a video of this literally has gone live. And I'm just giving this a go to see what interest there is. Start from fresh, whole new account, and just accept that I'm an old fart, and let's do some racing. And first of all, first thing you always see when you get into GT7 is Sarah. Not as cute as Michael's Sarah, but still. Yeah. So let's see what we do. Set this up, of course. Once we get through this bit, I'll need to change the music so we don't keep getting strikes. I always used to skip. I don't mean to press. I hate it when you accidentally press no. I meant to pay yes. Let's try and finish it. Yes, Mikey, no video has ever been more appropriately named. I agree, buddy. I 100% agree. First of all, let's turn some settings. HDR. Don't know why HDR's off, but I'll have to look into that. I might have to change the settings on the TV. Don't know why, because it is a HDR TV. Turn that stupid on music. Okay, when you go to sound, turn that stupid music off. Race, background music, turn that off. Always have music turned off. Replay, have that turned off. I have music turned off on all things. Have broadcast mode enabled just to be safe. Okay, there we go. We got that done. Yep, I like being able to skip the conversation. Don't need that. Turn those off. I will slowly go through this. Vibration. Nothing like some nice vibration, hey, Michael? Especially for us old farts. Okay, I think that's all done. Old fart racing, let's go. Better enable the wheel. Being an old fart, I need a drink. Okay, the first thing you have to do when you do this, you need to go back. You know what, Michael? Sarah's very bossy in this game. Okay, what one do I want? Do I want to go for the Honda Jazz Hybrid, the Toyota S, which is also a hybrid? They both drive like crap. This thing is a diesel, but it is a Mazda, and it's similar to my Mazda 3, which I do need to get, which we are probably looking at getting rid of. Long story there, Mikey. Long story. Yes, I'm an old fart in real life too. Yes, I know. I'm definitely an old fart. And of course, you'll be there to remind me that I'm an old fart as per normal. Anyway, Mike, you should be doing some work. Make all that big money. Just got off the phone with someone you know. Someone who loves you, Michael. One of your best friends. Guy called Tom. He really likes you, Michael. Same shit, different day. Running a business, busy limiting a business plus other shit, and contacted me because he heard that I might be looking for work again, but I can't really do the whole normal limo stuff anymore. He understands that. I can't stand at the airport waiting for customers anymore because of my back, and lifting up luggage and stuff like that might be a bit of a problem as well. But he's going to recommend me to someone who runs a stretch limousine, so I might be able to get some stretch work. Who knows? With Mum and Dad going more into full care, I can start looking for work. He's as ripping off as many people as you are, Michael, so probably still is. That's Michael. That's Tom. That's our buddy. He's got good on him. He's always been good to me, so I can't say anything bad about him. Better keep the rest of the chat about him off here, though, just to be safe. Circuits are now open. It just takes so long setting up a new account. Have to go through all this. Unlock sports mode so I can then start hosting some races for Old Fart Racing Team. Okay, let's choose our Honda. Let's go in. First thing I need to do though is change all the settings. Sys settings, okay. Stuff that automatic bullshit. Traction control, no one uses that. None of that crap. Driving assistance, don't want any of that. Braking indicator, don't need that. Braking gear, don't need that. I always have all of that crap off. Okay. Let's have our first race. Good old Mazda 3 diesel. Oh, 10 miles an hour, I'm going to have to change that. I'll change that after the race. So I like kilometres an hour because I'm an Aussie. Listen to that diesel go. Of course, all this is with a new game physics that they've done, a lot of changes, and added a new feature which actually wasn't in previous Gran Turismos, is tyre roll. It didn't simulate the roll of the tyre when the tyre rolls, basically. You know, got when you how the tyres move left and right with that roll. So some changes there. It's kind of cool when you start out with a new account. It's like Gran Turismo in easy mode. What am I doing using the... I'm not using my... should be using my shifter, not the bloody paddles. I love using the shifter. It's a good excuse to use a shifter. So, okay. Done my first race. Whole fart racing. Racing win one. Yeah, baby. This old fart can still drive. Beg my pardon. Blue bean race it, blue bean, whatever it is, race me. Yeah, BB, blue bean. Honda Beat. I'm beating the Honda Beat and the Honda Fit, or Jazz in Australia. You know what, Mikey? I wouldn't mind having one of these Honda S660s. They really look like a cool little mini NSX, but they're friggin' $50,000 in Australia. So expensive. Nothing's cheap nowadays. I know. And it's not even a litre engine. No room for you in the car anyway, so... it's an incentive to get one. Nah, honestly, poor Maisie needs to go. Need to get rid of the Corolla, and my son's starting to drive, and he doesn't want to drive manual, so... I have to look into getting rid of Maisie, I'm afraid. And I know, and the other car's about to die too, so they're looking into getting a car. Just don't know my option. I need to get a job first before I look into that. But, yeah. I think I have better chance of winning lotto. Need to keep buying lotto tickets. 3 cars that I don't really give a shit about. Yeah, I've always wanted that. Okay, let's see what we're doing next. Let's go to the cafe. Yeah, let's go to the cafe. Might take me a while with these old feet and my walking stick, you know. Where is it? There. Oh, there. Okay. Yeah, student of motoring history trophy. Yay! Okay, I'm not really that interested. Luckily, you can't skip. Test yourself at the license center. Oh, yay. And you need to do all the licenses anyway to be able to progress. So we'll go in here and do all the licenses. Hey, let's first see if we can get something. We'll get obviously every time you play this and you do this gifts crap. The surprised Australian government haven't cottoned onto this and saying this is banned because it's gambling. We'll get the bottom one down there, or that one out. Oh, crap! That's even worse. Just starting out, you get a crankshaft for a car that we'll probably never own for a while, if at all. Oh, that's bad. Wish you could sell that crap. Thanks, Sarah. And this guy, he needs a freaking haircut. I know I can't talk about needing haircuts, but even more so him. He just looks like he needs a haircut. Okay, let's do this. Feel that power. Beg your pardon. All that power. Huh? Braked a bit too early. Yeah, it can't be fast. But definitely broke too early. And then the same thing, but in the Mr. Shitty. Gotta love a Mr. Shitty. Everybody loves the Mr. Shitty. So again, oh, if you get gold and everything, you get a better car, but I don't frankly care. I think you get the Renault, which you need for future races, so it's best doing these. Just as bad as on the beat. The Daihatsu Sea Open. Got a flat, boys. Gold! I'm so good. Even in being so old, I can get a gold. I'm so good. I'm so amazing at this game, you know? So good. There's one thing I want to change. Where is it there? Okay, this thing's flappy paddle. So we use the flappy paddle. Steers like shit now. Wow, that update is really... All-wheel drive cars, I think, drive like I think it's an all-wheel drive car, and they drive like shit now with the update, I'll tell you. Really have fucked GT7's handling at the moment. Big pun. Tell you one thing, you're lucky you don't use Facebook anymore, Michael. They've taken over complete control of notifications, and they're getting notified about people that may have just appeared on your feed and shit like this now. You don't have any control. You can't turn off and on those notifications. I tell you one thing, the Americans bitch about apparently China spying and controlling things too much for their DJI. Well, Facebook is much worse. The rest of the world should ban Facebook. It's so full of shit nowadays. Shit, I really am an old fart, aren't I? Just complaining about everything. Old fart, where we just bitch all day long. Back in my day, we didn't have this kind of shit. I think a lot of people are getting over Facebook nowadays. I've just got my family and stuff on there, so it's used for that, but I hardly use it much myself. Only Facebook Messenger to chat with people I know, and some people I don't want to know. What was my horse's name when I was young and I pulled the cart? Michael. Michael was its name. He was a real shit horse too. Shitting everywhere. Just, man, it was an awful horse. Go to the name though. Oh, yeah, here we go, 286. Love my 86. It's always one of the first cars I buy, but I prefer the older 86 over the new ones. Gold too, I love my 86, got my gold. Yeah, Michael's are definitely known for shitting, telling shit jokes, shitting everywhere, just, yeah. You know what also sucks about that horse, Michael? He just wanted to sit all the time. So, such a lazy freaking horse. Reminds me of you, actually. Well, you remind me of it. Yeah, I will tell you, you remind me of it, yeah. But you know what? We progressed from the horse to the cart, and then I got riding, then of course I got a bit bigger, so I started riding wallabies. Oh, wallabies. And turned out that wallaby also was called Bloody Michael. It was, yeah. Things just didn't change in that department. Messed up. U-turns up. Bring it, mum. I think a bit after I might actually see if I can continue on with my F1 race in Melbourne. I haven't done F1 for a bit. I've kind of just lost a lot of mojo of late. Kind of happens when you get old. Your mojos just disappear. Oh, here we go. Now, this is a car. I don't mind a Honda Civic Type R. See, look, I like my front-wheel drive cars, and if you like front-wheel drive cars, GT7's new update has really kind of made it front-wheel drive cars much easier to drive now. This rear-wheel drive cars tend to have a little bit of an issue. Oh, I'm wondering why things feel a bit. We can either play with force feedback settings. I forgot about that. Okay, we need to go and adjust that. Perfect. See, I'm just so perfect, Mark. See, I got some speed in me even at my old age. I was watching the supercars over the weekend, and I saw the Aussie racing cars, and I was thinking, man, I would love to have a go at that one day. Bit harder with my back problems, but yeah, I still would like to do just one race before I die of old age. I'm old. Maybe my only races will be on here, but yeah, I'm still allowed to dream. I reckon the Honda Legends, whatever they call them, Aussie racing cars would be fun. That'd be a fun thing to drive. Collection European Classic Compacts. Oh, I've always wanted that. Nothing like a compact. I used to love the old minis. Minis were great fun. Brother used to have a mini with those tiny little wheels, man. You could dart in and out. It was so much fun. Let's use the Renault now. Oh, wait a second. That's right. Force feedback. Oh, yeah, that's why. I mean, need to put torque up at 8 and sensitivity around 1 or 2. Oh, that's better. We really want to try and get for these menu things as quick as possible. So boring. Never like a nice old classic though. They don't make them the way they used to. I'm sure you'll approve. A classic car I would love to get hold of again is an old, probably 1977 Ford Escort. My first ever car was a Ford Escort. I would love to get one again. I had a look online, and they're freaking expensive now. Buy an old tatty Escort. Like nearly 20 grand. For an old friggin' old car, even minis. I looked into an old classic mini and they're like 30 to 40 grand now. Definitely wouldn't be able to fit you in the mini. Well, not the wheelchair anyway. You would have to put a roof rack on the roof to transport you anywhere in one of those things. I would love to drive one again though. My brother used to have one. He used to love driving that thing. Didn't let me drive it much though. I was young and on my piece back then, so you know, the chances to drive it back then was a bit harder. So if you're watching this and if you want to join, feel free to send a friend request to Old Fart Racing OTR. That's my name on here. Who have we got here commenting? Just watched your other video, mate. Just make sure your parents' stuff is up to date. Make time to see a doctor. Yes, mate. I will get on to all that. But I just feel like doing this. Just needed to get my mind on something, off life at the moment, and what best way to get your mind off things than to do a bit of streaming, do a bit of racing. Started this old account, start from scratch. But thanks for the comment, and thanks for taking time to watch that video. That was a pretty long one, that one. I know it's a bit long, but I just wanted to be honest and how things are at the moment. Oh, Mini. That car's so much fun. Yeah, Cleveland is a nice area. I do like it there, around here. It's a nice part of Brisbane. Would be better if Mikey didn't live there, but that's a long story. I think Cleveland would be a better place. It was much better when Mikey used to live in the city, but then he moved out this way. But apart from that, yeah, Cleveland's got some nice scenery. Oh, gave the wall a little bit of a nudge there. This is nice scenery right now. The sunset over Goodwood. Still provides some of the best racing game graphics out of any racing sim. I think GT7 is still one of the leading racing sim games, especially when it comes to graphics. Sometimes it's just nice to go for a little drive. I love to go for just a drive around Nürburgring. For no reason, just load up probably my Toyota 86 and just go for a drive around. Just to enjoy that. Gets my mind off things. That's why I love my sim racing. I feel like my mind is eased. That's why I loaded it up today. I just wanted to... It's what relaxes me. This is my happy place. Everyone has their happy place, things you do. Like Michael's happy place is watching his football. Well, it's only really happy if Broncos or his team that he's going for is winning. It's probably a sad place if they're not winning, so that's a disadvantage. But just loading this up, checking out some nice cars, chatting with some of you guys when you come in to say something. As you see with my video that things haven't been too great. That's life. That's life. Yeah, it's not bad. There's some better sushi places, to be honest. There's a really good one I know at Sunnybank. There's a sushi one in main thing, but I'm not a huge fan of the sushi there. That's myself, though. Not a huge sushi fan, especially if it's not cooked. If the food's not cooked, I don't really like it. There's one of those old Fiats in Cleveland. If you go to the harbour, there's this cool old Fiat 500 sitting outside a restaurant. Always cool to see that. Classic. I just realised I still haven't changed the kilometres to speedo to kilometres. I'll do that after this if I remember. Now you get a bit forgetful in your old age when you're an old fart. Forgot where the road is. Our son will be home from school soon. Had his first ever drive, got his learners over the weekend, had his first drive yesterday. Yeah, it went okay. He needs to build on his confidence a bit more, but, you know, step at a time. Trying to get his head around the steering and pedals and how touchy the pedals are. So I said, I'll load up test drive Solar Crown, which is let you drive around that a bit. Get him used to the steering and pedal and brakes a bit. Not real, but you know, I choose that game because it's left hand side of the road and kilometres an hour, so it's a good way to just get him just to learn the steering, because he was a bit slow with the steering, and the throttle and brake he was struggling a bit with. Like the first time he touched the throttle, we revved the shit out of the engine. He thought he had got to hit it harder. Then I said, no, it's all soft and slow, and you feel it. You'll get there. I think sim rigs can actually help one with some of the basics of driving anyway, so I might get them on and just get them to drive a little bit around. Because you know how old you are when you're teaching your son how to drive cars. At least I didn't have to worry about teaching my daughter to drive, so that made things a bit easier. Didn't have to go for that pain. This is always pretty, this. And you come over here and it's is it high speed ring, whatever they call it? I think it's a high speed ring, isn't it? Yeah, the high speed ring. I was right. There you go. Championship. Yeah, let's win the championship. That should unlock your tuning shop. Because you have to get to, I think it's around level 7 when it unlocks sports mode. Second race is the opposite way in the wet, so the first race is in the dry. I have to remember where my VR controllers are, so I can set up the VR for this as well. Sometimes it's nice having VR. VR really is like the pinnacle of this game. You want the best version of GT7. Don't know why I'm using the gearbox. This is a paddle shifter. I like using what the car has. So if the car's a H pattern, I use a H pattern. But if it's paddle shift, which I believe this one is, yeah it is, then I like to use a paddle shift. Each to our own. Yeah, you can use H pattern if you want to. I don't think I've driven in the wet since the new update, so I'll be interested to see how that feels. Seems to be less that kind of front wheel drive feel. Since the update, the front wheel drive I think is maybe a bit too OP now, a bit too overpowered. I don't mind the handling since the new update, just BOP needs a complete fix though. No, I'm not going to do the cheat. You could use the wall riding in that. That's one thing that ruins this race when you have a daily here. The wall riding in that corner. Honestly though, those who wall ride / cheating, they're only cheating themselves out of a real race. Be a hollow win if you cheat. Son will be home in a second. I might have a little break after this. I'll be back. Have I got any drink left? No. There we go. I'll let the replay play while I just go and check on something. So I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Sorry about blowing the speakers. If it's Michael, then if it's Michael, I'm not sorry. So here we are, about our wet weather. See what the wet weather feels like with this new update. You definitely feel like the understeer on the front wheels in the wet there. Yeah. The front's definitely sliding a bit more. Yeah, oh, big time. What a big change of how it feels now with the update. Maybe a bit too much, I think. Definitely feeling a lot more understeer in the wet, that the front's sliding. You can hear it in the sound too, you can hear the tyres squealing. Okay, Doom. Finished that championship, yeah, that was such a hard job. We were first overall, we were 15,000. I want the Integra, but whatever I choose won't be the Integra. It's always the bloody Swift. I know I love my Swift, but why can't I have the Integra? I want the Integra. Always gives me the Swift. And I know I like my Swifty, but still, I like the Integra even more. Probably be ending up soon. How long have we been going? How long have I been streaming for? Doesn't want to tell me how long. Okay, let's do that. No. It should tell me how long I started streaming. You just started streaming. If I go here, let's have a look over here. All fart racing. All fart racing. Started streaming 53 minutes ago. There we go. We'll get that one on the top left. Or thereabouts. Always, you never get the good one, especially when you're starting out. When you're starting out, you get nothing. You get the lowest of the lowest. Always. It's such a rigged thing. I don't know why they bother with that crap, to be honest. I'm an old fart. We just whinge all the time. That's what old farts do. And I'm half English. Collection of Japanese front-wheel drive cars. Yay. Anyway, to you too, thanks for popping in and saying hi anyway, I appreciate it. You know, I've driven this configuration off this track in real life. A long time ago, probably a good 20 years ago or so. But I drove this version of Suzuka in a go-kart. Didn't even know it existed. I did I think it was 2 or 3 laps. And I've been on that wheel as well. But how cool to have driven this. Yeah, I was in a go-kart, but still. You go right here, this is the configuration you got to drive in. Certain times of the year, they do it. So, if you're in Japan, You can come in, you can go and ride on that wheel, which I have. It's a pretty good view from the top. But I've also driven this track in a go-kart. To be driving out of those pits was so amazing. I'm streaming, Trevor. Sorry I can't answer your call. Honda Integra Type R. Yeah, let's do the next race, and we'll use the Honda Type R just to do something different. High speed ring, yeah, baby. We just did that race. Always love high revving engines. One thing I like about the Hondas, I like the Integra Type R's, but the non-turbo models. That's why I like the GT86 non-turbo. I just like that normally aspirated feel. Might not have that outright power, but just the smoothness of a normally aspirated engine, nothing beats it. Still going. Still going. Yay. Yes, I got my Integra now. I don't want to stop this until we've unlocked online racing. Don't know why it keeps, when you do that, it tries and shows the same thing twice. Not interested. Tune a classic car. Then you have to tune the Mini. Remember right? Best way to tune the Mini to get this done is just get in the Mini. I've done this so many times and they say you put the wrong tyre on the wrong car. You have to tune the Mini. How to do this nice and quickly is just tune by Sports Softs. Buy Sports Softs and straight away you've done it. Now European hot hatches. We'll just use Renault to do this. Let's get another $3,000. Well, now we'll get those stupid sticks, won't we? Yep. Told ya. For the same frigging car, too, of all things. Not a Mini. I never like these Minis. They're not a Mini. They're fake Mini. The only Minis are the original Minis. Well, it's got the gearboxes in fifth. Another reason why I like, it's really a good time to set up a new account. It's when they've got manufacturers going. Because when they're going manufacturers running, you can then go and register for a manufacturer race. And then, of course, you get a free GR4 and GR3 car to use. So, yeah, that's always handy. Podium fixture. Yay. We're so good. Even in my old age, I'm kicking butt. Whatever car. After this, I'm prolonging because I'm going to wash the car after this. I'll do that. We'll finish off these 3 races, then I'll finish off the stream for now. Probably the next one we'll unlock sports mode and do our first online race on this account. Old fart racing. But we had got Michael's approval, so that's always good. I saw Roy's video of a race they were doing here a while ago. No, I think they're in the little Fiat, basic Fiats, and no one could get up this hill. They couldn't get the momentum to make it up this hill, and everyone was getting stuck. Brake way too late, let's see. I'm an old fart, I forgot where the braking point was. Okay, one more race to go. I think I'll jump into the little bit for this last race. jump into the little Fiat, huh? Good thing about the Fiat, it has a manual gearbox, I think. Can't really tell. The Fiat doesn't have much power, does it? We really have to rev it up a bit more. Well, this car's slow. We'll go around the outside. Straight to second. Who needs third? Beauty of H pattern. Third, we should be out of this. Get that momentum going. Go the mighty Fiat 500. Old fart race, and here we go. So slot there, we've got no power. I think it would be a bit fun if we do the engine up a bit more. Oh, it's in the bath. That's even more powerful than the Fiat 500. A Bath 500, yeah, baby. Nothing beats a Bath 500. Yeah, I'm still here, just doing 1,001 at a time for an old fart. That's not easy. Yay, what do we win for that? Money! Another ticket. Then we get another shit bloody stick or something. Scapes, yay. What have we got to do next? What does it want us to do now? I'm going to wash the car at 4 o'clock, so I might go a little bit longer. Wash a car. This is the most useless task ever created in GT7 because the cars don't get dirty. Now, I'm hoping in GTA that the cars get dirty, that the cars get damaged, and you have to maintain them, you know, fix that damage, wash them if you want to get them clean, otherwise they keep their race dirt on them. I mean, that would make this, but this is just a complete waste of everyone's time. Polly's for putting it in here, ours for having to waste 50 credits for this bullshit. It was a stupid, absolutely idiotic that. But that's GT7 for you. They always add so much shit. Oh, if we do this, and then after this, it unlocks sports mode. Hey, let's do it. Beg your pardon. Dong, 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 dong. Yeah. I might go and buy myself an 86 and do this. I wish you could skip this bullshit. David Wilson, Classic Cars. Yay. But if you do this, after this, it unlocks sports mode. So let's do that before we end the stream. But I want to do these races in the 86. I love my 86. I've got a model of an 86. I'm looking right at one right now. I'm talking about the older 86, not the new one. Go into here. Has to be blue. I just love it in blue. The only other thing this car needs is to put I want to put sports soft tires on them. It's just one of my favourite cars of all time, this car. So I wonder what's like with the update. I haven't driven this since the update, but you know, first thing I need to do. I don't like it on comfort tyres. I think it's on. Oh yeah, it is on stupid comfort. So let's go put sports softs. Beautiful. Now we'll do these 2 races, and we'll unlock sports mode. Yo! Then I'll register straight with manufacturer, which will give us some cars to do some dailies in, or really daily B, because daily C is a GR2 car. But I'm not going to do a daily race. I will unlock it. So we'll do these 2 races. Then I need to go and wash the car. Here we go. My blue 86s. This is what I'd buy if I won Lotto. I wouldn't even buy a brand new 86. I'd buy this version, the older ones. Try and buy a good mint condition that's in the standard. I don't want it modified. Hopefully one that's got low kilometres. Come on, slow ass. Must be a Grandpa. You could join my team, Grandpa. Look at these guys. Come on, bloody Roblox. Let's push my way through. Bloody Alfa Romeo Mito, so slow. There we got the Swift next. God, I love the way these 86s drive. Front wheel, rear wheel drive, and I mean, what a true little affordable sports car should be. Yes, and we beat him to the line. One lap, there we go. So we'll unlock sports mode and I'll choose a manufacturer. But I won't do this, I'll wait for the next stream to do our first online race. As old fart racing. See, that's all farts. We still have it. This race could often be raining. Oh, look at that, and it is. Sometimes it rains halfway through the race, but this one, it's starting in the rain. There we go. Bye, Fraga. There's a slow bloody alpha again. The thing about this mode, I really wish they'd do something about AI, because I would love them to revamp the whole game into Sophie. Drop the stupid PS4 version. Give us Sophie in all the races. It'll actually make doing these races so much more fun. Because this AI in this game is so dumb without the even so. Sophie's better. Mikey would disagree, but that's a completely different story. G'day, if you just joined, welcome to Old Fart Racing. I'm an old fart, and as Mikey would say, I'm definitely good at farting. You serious nightmares? I came up with the idea of this in Photos stream, and I just couldn't help myself but do it. So we've started a complete new account, Old Fart Racing. And every time I use this account, I'm going to stream it here, so you'll be seeing a bit more of this boring racing. But we should, in general, a theory, unlock sports mode now. I know we'll get that Toyota. No, we always get the bloody Silvia. Freaking every time, doesn't matter which one I choose, I get that stupid Silvia. I mean, if you guys know me, I hate the Silvia. I don't like that thing. I reckon it's ugly. It drives okay, I just don't like them. Okay, now we should go back to... Yeah, I think this will unlock sports mode for us. Yep, sports mode, multiplier, power pack, yeah. Good way to make some money, actually. Collection of Japanese front rear sports cars. Good, we can use the 86 for that. We will do that after. I'll obviously skip the driving thing. I'll play that after. Once I finish the stream, it could be. I'm just going to go and choose manufacturer. Choose a car I'm going to use. It'll give us a... you probably won't be able to see this bit. Okay, should proceed. Okay, we're playing again now. So what I'm going to do here is, I could rent a car. But what I'm going to do is we're going to go and choose a manufacturer. So I've got a car that at least a daily B in, and hopefully daily B next week, which will most likely be GR4s again. So Joe Villeneuve, okay. Let's register. Oh, what car am I going to go? Oh, GR3 car. You know what? I think I might go Ford. Oh no, that's not the Mustang, isn't it? It's the thing. Maybe not go Ford. Toyota. Yeah, let's go Toyota. So with that, we've now unlocked Sportsman. I'm going to stop streaming. I'm just going to leave it running the video. G'day, Aussie Pug. How are you, mates? Are you an old fart? You can come and join the team as well if you want to. Hey, what do you reckon? Aussie Pug? Aussie Pug. What do you reckon? You can come and join, you know? Just send a friend's request to Aussie, old fart racing. You know what? I think I can find you in here. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can find Aussie Pug. Search for friends. OZ is Aussie. I think, is it underscore Pug? Let's see if we can find Aussie Pug on here. Of course, it won't show you what I'm looking at the moment. I think it's Aussie underscore Pug, isn't it? No, I can't find you. Must be underscore. Where's the underscore? There. Aussie Pug nickname. Okay, so BAD. You can be my first friend on PSN on this account. Bad boy 88104. Found ya. I'll send through a friend request. There you go. Old fart racing, huh? Just sent you a friend's request. Don't care about American ones. Just your Aussie account. This counts an Aussie account anyway, so yeah. And now that you're here, I'm pissing off anyway. But you know what? And you'll be happy to hear I've been using your liveries. Actually, what we will do before I end the stream, you've inspired me to do this, Aussie Pug. Never get the good money. When you start off with a new account on here, you never get the big money. Okay, so if I then go in here, we should be able to change. So I've gone with Toyota for my manufacturer. I believe there's some Aussie Pug liveries you did for this, and the green and gold. I'm starting to use your green and gold again, too, by the way, Aussie Pug. So let's see if we can find your liveries on here, not my shitty ones. There it is. Look, actually, we'll do this one first. I'll get this one on. I might use this for the if I do the manufacturer races. This is an awesome livery. In by the Aussie Pug, but this is the one I'm starting to use more often, and we'll use this one on this account. You won with the Jag. Jag's a good car. I actually think the Jag's very underrated. I like the Aston Martin too. Actually, What am I? I'm getting lost here. I should have gone in there. I think you did a Supra for me too. I can't remember. I have to just check. Let's just chuck this awesome livery on first. It's not a huge hurry on the Supra because we haven't got any GR4 classes this week. And I know you don't like GR4. But this is still an awesome, when I look back, Aussie Puck, this is still one of my favourite liveries you've ever done. So I've been using it a bit more lately. Show some respect to my fellow old fart racer, Aussie Pug. Hey, we're only as young as the woman we feel, huh? Yeah. Sorry, I shouldn't say that out loud. Okay, let's jump in. I'm sure you did a Aussie Pug livery for the Supra as well, actually. Of course, I'll be getting the 86 when I can because I still love the way. The 86 is a bit more fun to drive since the update, actually. I'm glad you had your win, and I like the track. I was just hoping for me. I know you don't like the class. I was just hoping for GR4 cars myself, that one. I'm not a huge fan of GR2, to be honest, or the faster ones. That's just me. I'm an old fart. I haven't got the reactions anymore. You must be young because you still got the old reactions. Oh, you did do. Oh, cool. So you did do the Aussie one on here too. Let's go drop that one. And he did Dirk. Sweet. I might need to make an old fart stream logo. Hey, Andy, if you're watching this back, I need some old fart racing logos created, huh? I don't know why I'm putting thumbs up to the camera. I haven't got the camera on. Need a haircut. There we go. Let's chuck on the... Oh, they're actually good for that track. I think the GR1 and GR2 cars suit the version A, which I would love to see. I don't think we've ever had a daily on the version A version of the track, which is so much longer. But the GR1 and GR2 cars would really suit either the version A or C version of St. Croix. It actually doesn't do too badly. For I think a 2-minute 40 lap time for GR4 cars isn't too bad. So, but yeah, I know you love your higher performance cars. So I know you're having fun with that. At my first race, I got second. I had a go of it last night. I got a second, so that's not bad considering it was a bit of an interesting race, and the guy accused me of running him off. But he go into the first corner. He went in the first corner way too short and slowed up, and there's nothing I could do but to bump him. And then, of course, he ran wide and blamed me. Oh, that was awesome. You should put the replay up if you still. Did you keep the replay? But there you go. When we do our first race, which will probably be Daily B, not right now. I need to go and wash the car. It's just past 4 now. But later on, I will try and stream again. But if you see my daily vlog, you were mentioned in my latest vlog, by the way, Aussie Pug. But yeah, I've lost a lot of my mojo late, but I just thought I'm going to do this whole old fart racing idea. But yeah, thank you, Aussie Bug, again, always for your support, bro. If you're one of the ones that always been around, and I'm going through a hard time right now, I admit. This is kind of like an idea I had with actually a video while doing photo stream last night, so I've kind of gone ahead with it. Every time I use this account, I'm going to stream it. So as I build it up, I'll be streaming. I'll have to give it a watch sometimes, definitely. But for now, I need to go and wash the car, even though I feel like just going to sleep. Go and do that, and I'll catch you later. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, show me some support, and we'll catch us all in the next one. Stay safe, bye for now, and happy racing.